What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we went through all of the starting stuff, just kind of getting acquainted with the village, getting acquainted with the mechanics of the game. Again, I've played this game before, so I'm pretty familiar with all of it for you guys. So I'm excited to get going in the game again. So, to start us out, we're going to go and talk with Akari, and she's going to teach us how to craft some stuff. And then hopefully we're going to get into exploring the first area. I don't remember if there's anything that we have to do after that, to be honest with you guys. So, you can use the workbench here at the Craftworks anytime you need to make an item in the village. You got it. It's like a folded up suitcase. And I'll supply what you need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Just spend the money you got from the captain on clothes or whatever you think is best. Yeah, we're going to save that. Go up to the workbench and choose an item to craft, in this case, a Pokeball. You can use the workbench, yeah, we know. Alright, so we're going to craft. So this is what crafting looks like if you've never seen this, if you've never played this game. Maybe you have, whatever. This is what crafting looks like in the game, though. And so, you have to collect apricorns and tumblestones and all kinds of other stuff in the game to craft different kinds of Pokeballs. So it's pretty cool. I really enjoy this part of the game. It's very, in my opinion, unique to Pokemon. So you just select it, and then we're going to craft 10. I'm not going to craft all of them. The basics of crafting. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also, that the more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in the Pokédex. On that note, here you are. You received the Pokédex. Sweet. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in the Grand Region. You'll have to complete lots of research tasks to help the professor fill out the Pokédex. The same goes for me, of course. I've also got Pokemon to research as a Survey Corps member. I'll be happy to explain more about the research task I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you're ready, my good matters. Oh, maybe we do get to go ahead and just jump right in. Cool. Hey, excuse me. I couldn't help but overhear. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? These are the side quests. I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Alright, we're not going to worry about the side quest stuff right now, but we definitely will do side quests. We're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and go to the Fieldlands. That's a really cool loading animation, by the way. Radio. Let's get to it then, shall we? Sorry, I can't stop yawning, guys. In order to complete this Pokédex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need you to help carry out, my boy. I don't know why he says that so much. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokédex for your reference anytime. Yes. They're actually... Sometimes they're pretty fun and pretty easy to complete. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so, and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. One last piece of advice matters. If you see a wild Pokemon attacks coming at you, dodge like your life depends on it. Dodge? Here, watch closely and remember to do what I do. That beautiful flowing bit of gymnastics is what we call a dodge. If you're light on your feet, you can dodge out of the way of the wild Pokemon's attacks. That way, hopefully you can avoid taking a beating and blacking out in the wilderness. Yeah, we gonna. The security corps had to collect me when I got the business end of some sheik's thundershock. But don't worry, I've got lots of experience to draw on, and I'll teach you plenty. It's all good, Alex. You checked back in at the perfect time. You're about to actually see what the game is like. I did pick my starter. I'm sorry that you missed the moment. I did pick Cyndaquil. I love that you can go into first person in this game, man. I absolutely love it. So, a few cool things about this game that I like before we go and do what she asked us to do. And again, I don't think that you can do this in Scarlet and Violet. I think you can only do it whenever you are at a picnic. But you can throw all of your Pokemon out and like see all your Pokemon at once. So like, I don't know. I just think that that's really, really cool. So the animations, I love everything about this game. The color, like I said, I feel like I'm inside of a Eastern painting. Like it's just very like painting feel, which is what they were going for. But now, let me share some Survey Corps wisdom. Focus on the Pokemon with the ZL button, then press the down button to open up the Pokédex. You'll see what tasks you have done for that Pokemon. You might have noticed that you have a research task to do with how many Bidoof you've caught. That's right, catching just isn't enough. Catching one just isn't enough. You need 2, then 4, then more and more. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. If you have items out, press X to ready your Pokemon. Give it a try now if you want. I'll go on ahead. Alright, so get to work on research tasks. Follow a card to learn some tips for carrying out research tasks. Alright, so... Nope. Alright, so we need to catch 3 Bidoof, 6 Bidoof. So you don't have to complete every research task whenever you do this. And to be honest, like, I'm probably not going to work on completing the research tasks to start out with. Like, I'm just going to get the game rolling. So, but again, this is a really cool aspect of the game to where, like, you don't just complete the Pokédex entries by just catching a Pokemon in this game. You have to actually do stuff for that specific Pokemon, and every Pokemon is different to a degree. But like even for Togepi, like times you've seen it use Draining Kiss. Well, like if I ever get a Togepi and I teach it Draining Kiss, like that'll count for that task. So number of times you've caught it while they were sleeping. 1. That obviously means that is incredibly rare and incredibly hard to see happen. You don't get anything special if you complete all the tasks either. Like you don't get anything. So, but it's a really cool aspect to the game. So I enjoy it. I'm not really worried about Bidoof, and honestly, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we're gonna go and we're gonna put the Bidoof that I have up before we continue on. I want to see my Pokemon. I don't want this Bidoof. Bidoof is number 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So I'm going to work through this game, and I'm actually going to put the Pokemon in the corresponding spot in the pastures so that I can keep track of which ones I've actually caught. It'll tell you, but anyway, so Alex, I would tell you at least wait until Pokemon Day. Pokemon Day is in 2 weeks, I think. I think it's in 2 weeks. I think it's I think it's less than 2 weeks. It's not this Thursday, but it's the next. And we should get information on Legends ZA and its release date. So I would tell you that if the release dates for Legends ZA is this year, if the release date for Legends ZA is this year, I would tell you just wait. That's my opinion. I would just wait. But at the same time, like, I don't think that Legends is going to play this exact same way. I think that Legends is going to play more like Scarlet and Violet than anything else. So maybe wait to see what the trailer looks like on Pokemon Days, and then maybe go from there. That would be my best bet for you guys. Because this was a very unique game. Again, like, this was the first game that they'd ever made open world. Like, they were working on Scarlet and Violet at the same time that they were working on this game, but like, Pokemon had not done anything like this ever. And so, like, this game was a huge feat for them, and like a huge accomplishment for them. Yeah, it had their bugs, and like so did Scarlet and Violet, and so will Legends, so will Gen 10, like whatever. But February 27th, Alex. February 27th. So what is that? That's so it's so it's not this Thursday or the next, but it's the next. So it's 3 weeks away, technically. I would tell you wait 3 weeks and see what things are like in 3 weeks. Let's use Starly. So, but I mean, if you just want to play a really good RPG game, like Pokemon game, like, I'll tell you, this is it. Oh, shoot. That's just my opinion. Like, this is it. So. I just love the animations. What do you think of the game? Like, do you like the way that the game looks? It's a little dark for you guys, I think, compared to my screen. Either that or my monitor is just bright. But like, even on my screen, I kind of like the shadows and whatnot. So I think you've got it. But as a reminder, don't forget to open your Pokédex when you focus on a Pokemon to check the research tasks you have for it. It's just ZL, then down. Try checking your tasks for a Starly next. Yeah, it's the week after Impact. I will actually be on a marriage retreat. Praise God, I cannot wait to go to Georgia and sit and like relax for 3 days. And oh, my body literally aches for it. You ever have that feeling, Alex, where you're just like, oh, I cannot wait for that to happen. All right, so number caught. Number you've caught without being spotted. Let's try that. Oh, I threw the wrong thing. Oh well. So, Alex, there's actually rumor on Pokemon Day that I've heard 3 different things that are getting thrown around on Twitter and on YouTube right now. So Legends is going to get dropped Something for Legends is going to get dropped. Something for Gen 10 is going to get dropped. Because Gen 10 was set to come out on the new Switch, and the new Switch is going to release this year. So a lot of people think that Gen 10 is going to release either at the end of this year or the first of next. But some people are kind of like, why would they release Gen 10 and Legends ZA in the same year? That doesn't make any sense. They've never done something like that before. So it's kind of like, well, maybe they're going to release Legends ZA a lot sooner than we understand. And it could drop... oh, yeah. I mean, I do too. But I guess, like, in Scarlet and Violet, it didn't have it in Scarlet and Violet, so I'm just used to it now. I think I'm supposed to catch a Starly. Again, I think that's what I love the most about this game. Is like the catching mechanic. It's just they'd never done anything like this in the game. And so it's like it's just so unique in my opinion. Like they've never had a game where you can walk around and just catch the Pokemon in the open. Like you don't even do that. You don't even do that in Scarlet and Violet. In Scarlet and Violet, you still have to battle them. So, I will say, I forgot how frustrating it can be. Yeah, the teaser for ZA came out literally a year ago on Pokemon Day in 2024. So, like, a lot of people think that the reason that they dropped the teaser is because they were the Switch was supposed to come out last year, but it kept getting pushed back. That obviously, like the games that were supposed to come out for it had to get pushed back, and nobody else announced new games. Like there have been no new Switch games, like big games like Zelda, or Pokemon, or Mario. Like there haven't really been any big games that have been coming out. So like the Switch 2 was supposed to come out last year, and a lot of people think that the reason they dropped the trailer for Legends is because the Switch 2 was going to come out, but then it was kind of like, oh wait, just kidding guys, we're not gonna drop the Switch anymore. We got to pause. We're gonna wait until the first of the year. So another cool thing is that you can throw out berries to attract the Pokemon, and like they literally will go up and eat it, and you use it so you can lure. And like I'm getting the crit catches off their back, which is a much higher chance to actually like catch the Pokemon. I need to defeat another Shinx or another Starly. So anyway. But yeah, like it's, I don't know. This is just a really cool game. I'm gonna play through the main story. I can't say that I'm gonna do all the like stuff after, but I'm gonna play through the main story for the YouTube channel and for stream. Like this is probably what we're gonna play on Monday nights, but it's not gonna be like I'm not gonna pick up where I left off next Monday probably. So Oh yeah, for anybody that's watching that plays Fortnite, I'm gonna be hosting a Fortnite custom match. I mean, it's gonna be on a creative map that I made, and like, it's gonna be duos. I don't qualify for the custom match, like setup creator program, whatever, with Epic right now, and I don't really know if I care to start. You know, I like Fortnite, like it's a cool game, but I'm much more into games like this, story mode games. Around here, you can find a Pokemon called Buizel. It's got an aggressive disposition. She really likes that word. I really like Buizel. I used Buizel. We might actually use Buizel. This means it'll try to hit you with its moves, just like Shinx, but you'll need to battle it to catch it. Yes. Yes. And speaking of which, your research task for Buizel includes seeing it use a certain move. So, to be precise, you have to see it use the move in battle. That's right. Some tasks require battling. Now, I'll go on ahead. You take care of some Buizel research tasks, then come talk to me. Oh, I hope that this one... Okay, good. Hey, chill. Thanks, Buizel. Nope, 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 nope. I also really love, like... I love the way the Pokeballs look and the crafting mechanism in this game. Like, I personally, if you were to ask me, what do you prefer, Scarlet or Violet or this? I'm probably going to tell you this. I think I would probably rather sit down and play this as opposed to other games. But like, I also... That other Shinx must have a really, really low... Quick attack is a physical, not a special. So it must have a really low defense stat. Cool. Again, this game does have the like XP share, but I think for the way that this game works, it does make sense that like all of your Pokemon gain XP. So, oh, Alex, I didn't even ask. What do you how do you like the setup? I didn't show you, so I don't know if you saw. Did you see the ready up screen that I had? Oh yeah, and so like this is what I'm gathering resources at the moment. Now that I think about it. Probably should heal Shinx. Okay. Oh yeah, this Shinx must have a low special attack. Or a low special. Or, gosh, a low defense stat. Let's check. No, I mean, its special defense is lower. It's got 3 IVs into special attack, though. And speed. That's kind of crazy. Oh, that's why Thundershock is working so well. If it does have 3 IVs into special. I can't remember if Luxray is a special, though. Alright. So we're going to run around. Oh, you know what? I bet y'all know what it's about to teach us. That's a really big Starly. Number caught, number of light specimens you caught, number of you've caught without being spotted, number defeated. Let's defeat one real quick. I wouldn't mind using Butterfree. I like Butterfree. It's a pretty cool Pokemon. I've always liked Butterfree. Especially like, it's one of Ash's original Pokemon. You think they'd ever do a pixel art game that don't have it? Don't have what? Yes. Very Eastern inspired game between the clothing, the setting, the trees. I mean, even the mountain. Where's it at? Oh yeah, over there. Like, I mean, the Sinnoh mountain, like, it's very like Fiji? Mount Fiji, I think, if I'm thinking right. Right vibes. I bet you she's about to tell me to hit these to get apricorns. And here's a recipe for potions too. You obtained a recipe for crafting potions. Cool. Cool. With the crafting kit, you can craft items anywhere using any materials you have in your satchel. So long as you have an apricorn and a tumblestone, you can make Pokeballs anywhere. Or an Oranberry and a medicinal leaf, you can make a potion, so you can heal your Pokemon. How goes your research? The cover of your Pokédex will tell you if there are tasks you've finished and can report. Seen, caught, obsidian field lands, 26 tasks to report. Cool. Please report back to the Professor Lavington once you've got some research tasks good and done. We got one more that we're going to go. We're going to look for one more thing before we get going. Ah. Somewhere around here. So I contemplated getting Rowlet again as my starter. Mainly because I really kind of wanted to use Rapidash. So right over there is an Alpha Pokemon. And they are ginormous, but I've grown to really love a Rapidash. Mainly because of the Pokemon TGC app right now. But anyways, I just want to show you guys that. So we're going to head back to talk to the professor and turn in our research tasks. Sometimes it does take a little while to run back and forth, at least starting out. Eventually we'll get ride Pokemon. see my Pokemon. We're gonna put yeah. So this Shinx doesn't really have any IVs, but this Shinx has 3 in special attack. So that may, I mean, that may actually come in handy if it can be a balanced attacker. Shinx is number 15, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Weasel, we're going Weasel in our party for a little while. This has a better IV spread. Higher attacker. Yeah, you're gonna go in number 12, 10, 11, 12. Which means we're gonna release you. We don't need you. And then I guess we're gonna go ahead and take Wurmple for now. Number 18, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright. Turn in these tasks. Oh, if it isn't a crafting king, you must have listened attentively to Akari's teachings. Excellent work. This seems a good time to explain to you about survey reports and rewards they offer. When you submit survey reports, you receive money based on the level and number of Pokemon you've caught. You receive more money if you fulfilled certain conditions, such as catching a species for the first time. On that note, let me check the research tasks you have completed thus far. $1,500. I'll take that. Did I complete any Pokemon, though? I see. Most eliminating. I'll update our Pokédex with this new data. Cool. Oh, so I completed Cyndaquil. That's good. I didn't complete any of the other ones. Cool. Naturally, it'll just kind of happen naturally, to be honest with you guys. You've made good progress on these research task matters. I do believe you're ready to move up in the range. Let's head back to the village and report the good news to Captain Silene. It's time. It's time you earned yourself a star. All right. Let's go on in and talk to Captain Silene, why don't we? Show me your Pokédex. You've made progress. It seems you've earned yourself a star. With this, you are officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. Cool. You can now use heavy balls, and Pokemon up to level 20 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. The rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now too. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Heavy balls. Revives. Hey, that comes in real handy. That a stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourishing among us like this is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. Improving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. Cool. For today at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. Thanks, Captain. Thanks. I appreciate it. So, Matters, my boy, I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Potato mochi tastes so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very busy from now on between our Survey Corps duties and requests from folks around here. Which reminds me, have you already taken on the request from Beauregard? Not yet. The people of Jubilife aren't too familiar with Pokemon, you see. So if problems arise, the Survey Corps gets called to help. Indeed so. Some people ask you for your help when you talk with them, while other requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently, Akara? Well, what's it all about? About that, I was thinking maybe Medders could handle it for me. I was told it could require a bit of skill with battling Pokemon, so... Ah, yes, that request came from Maya of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there is much we might learn from them, including more about the local Pokemon. But we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. What's up, Darian? There are a lot of cutscenes, at least in the beginning of the game, and kind of in between big quests, but I like the story of the game, so it is a really fun game though. So I've played through the game one time and I got 4 shinies. I got a shiny Slowpoke, the shiny Pontia, that anybody can get that one. What else did I get? No, I got a lot more than that actually. I got a shiny Rhyhorn. It's actually an alpha shiny Rhyhorn that I just stumbled upon. I have it in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet now. I transferred it into home. But that was the craziest shiny that I stumbled upon in this game. So it was really cool. It was really cool shiny, so. Listen, do you have a bit of time after this? There's something I could use your help with. Alright. Thank you. I've been waiting for you at the training grounds then. If you've caught a lot of Pokemon, you may want to visit the pasture to change up your team. I don't really have any other Pokemon that I want to catch right now. Yeah, I mean, I've got 5 Pokemon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So, we'll just go ahead and talk to it. Alright, so if we pick Sinnoh, I'm pretty sure that she's going to have Rowlet in this game. I think it was different. They didn't actually have the person pick the Pokemon that was different. Or no. Maybe she has one of the original Sinnoh starters now that I think about it. So, I think that she might actually have Piplup. Everything all right? You see, I've got a partner of my own. We may not get along perfectly, but we've got to work together to help complete the Pokédex. You have a Pokemon? Yes, here's my Pikachu. That's right. Forgot. And we were attacked by those Shinx. I got too scared to think straight, and I couldn't handle battling as a team. Ever since then, my partners refuse to listen to anything I tell them. And if I'm being honest, I'm not even sure how to guide him in battle. But when I saw how you and your Pokemon work together, I realized I needed to do more too. So please, have a battle with me. I want to learn how to fight effectively. Just for a second. I think I'm going to use that for the... screenshot. Cool. Oh, dang, Pikachu, you straight out the gate. Oh, man. Oh, okay, we just traded then. Oh, Sinnoh might die. Well, you remember what I said? That... Hey, at least we're not doing anything crazy in this game. Alright. So... yeah, we're gonna... because we don't have level on our side. I wasn't even thinking about leveling up, honestly. Cool. Alright. I should have called... actually, no, I guess I shouldn't have. You and your Pokemon seem to be completely in step with one another. Well, you know, you did knock us out, but I didn't expect your Pikachu to do that. We will not make that mistake again. We will make sure that we're leveled up well. I should have gone and done some leveling. Thank you for battling us. I could be wrong, but for a moment I felt like Pikachu and I finally understood one another. Okay, let's keep working at it, okay, Pikachu? I guess I was wrong then. But I'll strive to work more as a team with my partner the way you do. Assuming Pikachu and I can bridge some gaps. Oh, by the way, the professor said Pokemon have things called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu seems to be an electric type, for example. Yes. We are well aware. So you're the new recruit everyone's talking about. Name's Zusi. Zisu. The name's Zisu, captain of the security corps. I see you've got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Zisu is a master of ancient martial arts, one that specializes in Pokemon battles. Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. Yeah, we just witnessed that and it knocked our Pokemon out. On the one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in strong style. The move will deal more damage, but after it'll take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterward. If truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Strong style moves, agile style moves, and of course regular moves, choosing which is right for the given situation and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Oh, and one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. Zisu's teaching should serve you well when you're up against tough Pokemon. Now I suppose it's time to meet Mia? You remember I mentioned at the Wallflower that I could use your help with Mia's request. I'm to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come as well once you've readied your Pokemon team, or perhaps learn some new moves from Zisu if you'd like. Cool, guys. Let's check out our quest really fast, because I feel like we have 2 that are active. Nope, just 1. Alright. Interesting. Alright, guys. Well, we are going to call the episode here. I hope that you have enjoyed just seeing us play through a little bit of the quest thus far. I'm going to try to keep these episodes around 30 to 45 minutes max. Maybe. I'm going to see. Sometimes it's just going to depend on the quest. Like, we're going to try to work through at least 1, maybe 2 main story quests whenever we go through the content. So I hope that you enjoyed this little bit of Legends ZA, and in the next episode we will pick up by going out into the field lands and working on the next quest and working on finding some new Pokemon. So I hope that you enjoyed the episode. I hope you enjoyed the content and that you were able to sit back, relax, and chill out with me. All that being said, I will catch you guys on the next episode.